let's get let's just get right into it. There's been a lot of bear attacks all across the country, and I just want to bring it some attention to it. Uh, this is from the Insiders, July 31st, 2021. A brown bear attacked a group of campers, eating one and forcing the others to flee barefoot into the mountains. Now, I'm out here trying to get my weight up in these YouTube streets, and apparently bears are doing the same all across the country, and humans are on the menu. That's right, all across the country, campers and joggers are turning into bear lunch. Okay, so get to this most recent attack occurred at Russia's. Uh, I'm not gonna try that national park on July 27th. I do want to point out that the bear was drooling. Okay, that was a scary fact to me. There was a drooling bear. These men, they scaled the wall of rocks once they saw this drooling bear. But one man, Yevin, I'm not gonna try it. Starkov, 42, lag behind. So, um, one of the survivors told the local news they watched their friend Yevin, I'm not gonna try it. Starkov, be devoured before fleeing further into the forest. Now, I bet they got some footage of it too. I'm pretty sure they had a heart touch, heartfelt last moment. And everybody's got some kind of camera footage nowadays, so they probably, but that's neither here nor there. Um, I would like to point out that this is the second and definitely not the last attack at this park. Uh, a brown bear was shot after killing a 16-year-old boy earlier this summer. So, this is something that has definitely been going on for a while, and they have offered up a number of theories for the spike in bear attacks. They say it's from longer, snowier, and colder winters, restricting access to food, made them hungrier. And so now humans are on their list. They're on the menu. Okay, so and so like right to the next story, in New York Times, and this story came out July 23rd, 2021. A grizzly bear terrorized a man for days in Alaska. The Coast Guard saw his SOS. So this is out here my way, y'all. Uh, and let me tell you, man, these bears, the brown ones, don't play. But if you look at this little area where this little dude was, this is where he was chilling at right here. Okay, and this is a nice little river. So you can see like outhouse or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Uh, but you can see, you know, it's a remote. Like that's how it is out there, remote. Okay, so um, uh, the grizzly kept trying to catch my man slipping. Grizzly bear attacked him a few days earlier at a known mining camp, about 40 miles outside of Nome. Looks like they were both looking for some treasures. uh, and I would like to point out, you saw how remote that area is. There was no way to phone for help. There is no way to phone for help. When you're out there in that remote area like that, you're at the mercy of the land. So you have to kind of be prepared. And I think this guy probably was well prepared. So that's probably how he survived this ordeal. Um, the crew did. The crew took the man to a known to be treated for some non-life-threatening bruises to his torso and leg. So it sounds like the bear, got a little piece of him at some point. The bear drug him down to the river. Now, you saw that little how that location looked. So, so it seemed like the bear went let's take a look at this. Let's look at where we at now. See, look like the bear went up in here and grabbed my man and drug him out down here towards this river. So, just imagine that. Uh, you know, uh, the bear did. So at some point, the bear kept coming back, and he couldn't sleep for days, and he was down to his last bullet. So the bear smelled blood. So naturally, the bear was gonna keep coming back. And this is a warning to the females jogging when you're on your cleansing cycle. Bears can smell that, and they will come check it out. So this guy was lucky, and I think he was probably well prepared for that environment. Okay, now here's another story. Speaking of women and bears, uh, this came out of USA Today, July 6, 2021. A grizzly bear attacks, kills camper in western Montana. So now we out here in Montana, and the bears are still acting up. They acting up. Now the initial reports said the victim was riding a bicycle at the time of the attack, but this was not the case. So it's unclear what really happened in this story. All I can really say is there was a woman and a bear, and they killed the lady. The officials did not exactly say exactly where the attack occurred either. So that was, you know, kind of, kind of, strange to me. But at any rate, in April, a backcountry guide was killed by a grizzly while fishing along Yellowstone National Park border, southwestern Montana. So, you know, this story is scary to me because bears are all-terrain killers. You can't outrun them, you can't outclimb them, you can't outswim them. Everywhere you go, the bear can go. You go in the snow, the bear goes in the snow. As of this summer, people are on the menu. So if you don't want to become bear lunch, okay, you better take your stick in the woods with you. Now let that sink in. Bub Blog. Salute.